Hey everyone, it's Rob here with Intergalactic Plastic, and wanted to do today's video because last year I was fortunate enough to take a trip to Tokyo, and as a collector, it was a dream come true. There were so many awesome toys and collectibles. It was just, I'm surprised it didn't come back broke. But one of the things I quickly realized that it wasn't about the big item toys, although there were some really cool, massive toys and models. It was really all about the tiny toys, the little figurines. There's so many of them, and I bought tons and tons of little figures, little collectible erasers, little gachapon capsule toys. So I thought it'd be fun to take a look at some of the little tiny toys that I bought in Japan. So this is a first part of a two-parter. First one looking at some of these random Keshi toys, and then I'll do another video where we'll look at the Kinnikuman or the Muscle Men that I picked up. So let's take a look. So I'll start with these figures because I actually have quite a few of them, and I think these may be Saint Seiya characters, but obviously not 100% on that. So have a few of them. I think they belong together. The only reason I say that is they all have the same proportions, and most of them have these little pegs on them. And this guy actually has an attachment. It looks like you maybe pulled this thing off and placed it maybe on the shoulder or one of these pegs. So I think for some of them, maybe those pegs were cut off. So I got this guy here, this lady, this guy, a couple more. So I have this one, which I think may be a repeat. This one. Two more. These two. And you can see some of them have these kind of animal or monster headdresses. So yeah, if you have any idea, leave a comment below. Let me know if you know who these guys are. Really appreciate it. All right, the next one I have here is this guy, and this is the only one in the set that I bought that had a little extra paint on him. So he's got some red and silver paint. And when I first saw him, I thought maybe this is the Kamen Rider Amazon, but he's got this fin on the back, and I don't remember the character having some of these different frills. So he might be a monster of some sort from a kind of that style superhero show. Next one is, I believe, from Battle for the Planets, or is it Gatchaman? So it's basically like a bird-like superhero, but you can't see the face. It's got the helmet on, completely obscuring the face. So that's what kind of threw me a little bit. But I'm fairly certain that's who this is. One of those characters. So as you can see, they're all very bendable. I really like these Keshi figures because they remind me a lot of Monster in My Pockets. And I believe the muscle men of the Kinnikuman or Kinnikuman were the American versions were like a harder plastic than these Keshi figures. Okay, next, I got this one. I immediately knew who this was. This is Orail. I'm probably mispronouncing the name, but this is from Dr. Slump, who was created by Akira Toriyama, who also created Dragon Ball. And this is from, I believe it may have been his first manga, but Dr. Slump was hugely popular in Japan. But here she is in her bug outfit. I got a whole lot of monster toys. So I think most of these, and I'll showcase a few of them, are probably from Ultraman or Super Sentai, or maybe even, some other type of kaiju. But got this guy here, which I really liked. I wish I had kind of bigger versions of all these figures because they're just really neat. And some of these may not even come from any kind of licensed property. They could have just been made as toys, but something tells me just the amount of detail that they must be from something. So got a couple others here. A couple of my favorites. Got to get this bat-looking guy here. It's kind of hard to see in the black, but let me see if I can focus that. There you go. A bit easier to see, but I just really like the design on this one. I got the big ears and kind of the smiling face. And then this one, also just really enjoyed the design on this one. A few more kaiju. Got this one, which I'm fairly certain is kind of like Mecha King Kong or something along those lines. It's a really cool figure. And then this one I just thought was hilarious. It's got this tiny itty bitty face. And it's just this weird kind of armadillo-like body with the arms coming out the top here. It's really funny looking. A few more monsters. Got another kind of big-eared guy. Let's focus that. And then this one here, kind of a more standard looking kaiju style monster. Then we have, this is Kamen Rider for sure. This one actually comes off of his bike, which I thought was really cool. So pop him right on his motorcycle. So this must have been part of a set, or maybe you had to collect all the pieces, get the rider separately. Not really sure. But I got another motorcycle, but I didn't have a rider with it. A couple more mystery figures, although most of these are a mystery to me. This guy here who just looks like a Muppet. If you can see, kind of wearing a more traditional Japanese robe of some sort. And then this is, I thought they went together just because of the same style, but it looks like a horse or a donkey or something. Then we have this one, some sort of, looks like a lion robot of some kind. Maybe a train car? I don't know. The only reason I say that is the Japanese really love their trains, bullet trains. I don't know if you've seen. There's a whole. I don't know if it's a comic series or an anime. It's just trains that turn into giant robots, and they're pretty popular. When I was out in Tokyo, I was about to buy some model sets because they're just really cool looking robots. But anyways, yeah, I don't know what this is. This is, most of these figures I would say probably came from the early to late 80s. So if you have any clues, let me know. All right, next up is this one I just thought was really peculiar. So you got this kind of normal looking guy, I guess, but he looks like he's been like shipwrecked on like a desert island because he's got this ratty looking like polo shirt, these ratty shorts, but he's wearing some sort of weird like snake headdress. No idea. It's really funny looking. And I got this this mech, which I'm thinking is maybe some sort of Gundam, although he's got a very samurai look to him, which is not unheard of for Gundam, but this one definitely is a pencil topper. It looks like he had a weapon you could put in his hand there. So my guess is a Gundam. Probably wrong though. This one, however, I feel like I've seen this one before, and I really feel like this is a Gundam, or maybe I don't know. Yeah, it just got these shoulder mounts, the way the helmet looks. I mean, there's so many different designs. It's kind of hard to, keep track of what's what. But yeah, cool looking robot. And then the last one, I really have no idea, and this could probably be nothing, but it's this guy who's standing on his hands. So let me focus that. So yeah, no idea who this is. Some kind of like rock monster guy standing on his hands. I mean, it's probably just for fun. It probably is nothing, but I'm just really interested to if anybody knows who this could be, if anything. All right. So yeah, just a few of the different Keshi collectible racers that I got in Tokyo. I will be doing another video of my Kinnikuman or Muscle Man Keshi figures. The next time we do this, I got a lot of those, and I've been doing some research, and I think I've determined who they are and their names, so I'll be able to talk about them a bit more. But yeah, just make sure that you like and subscribe if you want to check out the next video. Thanks again.